Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus and Bundeswehr Bob and MidgeMan play Europa Universalis 4. I forgot what we were playing. I almost had Hearts of Iron 4. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with me?
That would not be correct.
So Bob dragged me into, I don't know. I don't really feel good about beating this war.
Why not, huh?
They're von Habsburg and Austria is not.
Well,
I mean, we can collude to get a Habsburg on the throne. I mean, that's, you know.
We could. Or I could just leave. I mean,
or you just leave.
I've already done the bulk share of the work. It's not like you're gonna win at this point.
Wow. 100 ducats per tick. That's
what you're getting in profit.
Yeah.
Is that profit or is that total?
Profit.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah. Total would be...
My total's
200.
My total's 148.
My total's 200. Yeah, it's just gone down a bit more because I'm building more transports. I'm just sick of having transports.
I don't know how much I feel about you waggling your gold sack in my face.
Hey, if it comes a time where we fight a great war together, I will happily fund your armies.
Well, I'm not saying that we'll fight a great war. I don't know what you mean by fight a great war together.
It's Caesar wept for there were no worlds to conquer.
Ben, think of me as your Switzerland. I'll hide all your Nazi gold.
I think of Switzerland as Switzerland right now. And did you just call me a Nazi?
No.
I like how that clicked just like a moment after he said
well,
that.
just you keep in mind that you own 2 provinces in the trade node I claim as my own.
Yes, and I have refrained from putting like the upgraded trade thingies there.
So what you're saying is that you're going to insult my honor and it's even because you didn't build a building in that province.
Don't. There goes Hungary again.
Oh, they're going again. Oh, it's even worse this time. It's even worse. It's even worse.
Are they gonna stack wipe themselves?
I don't think it's gonna be a stack wipe.
Well, I don't know. You're above half morale. They are not.
Is that the proof? No, they didn't stack wipe, but that was bad. They lost 15,000 of 20,000 infantry.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
it's to do.
They had a second stack. No, that was rebels. Sorry, I thought there was a second stack that came in.
Oh, that's right. I've got to go beat up the Congo again.
Well, so you're making all this money. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say I feel like you owe me rent for those 2 provinces.
Rent.
Well, you keep telling me how much money you have, and you're camping out in my trade node.
You see, the thing is, I'm not making money off that trade node.
You're still in it.
Well, so is many other person.
Did you see what I did to them?
Hold on, let me look at the trade node.
He's sure going Tony Soprano on you.
Didn't even think about it like that.
God, fucking making Ben play Brandenburg and then assisting him to become Prussia was the worst mistake I think we've ever made.
It really was.
Okay, I think I'm fine.
I can now make Corvettes, or I can do the research thing with the ideas, which I'm not going to do.
The what?
I'm not sure. I'm just not really sure what's going on behind the scenes there.
Had a mini stroke. Hang on.
He's waiting for the smell of toast to pass.
just wait, Bob. It'll go by. Pretty sure that's how that works.
God, it takes so long to colonize Australia.
It's kind of far away.
Well, yeah, but I've got like cores in the Java Sea. You'd think otherwise. Oh, come on, I need a kid. Hurry up, woman.
Damn.
Jesus.
Get
Didn't
pregnant.
you just say she was 16?
17 now.
Oh,
Get
fucking
pregnant.
old maid.
Well, for the period, I'd have to say yes.
Jesus.
So here's a question. Austria, can you eat Hungary in one bite, or you're going to have to slowly take them?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
No, that's not. That'd be like 600% war score, I would imagine.
I mean, they're all reconquest CBs that I've got against them, but no, I can't eat that much up all in one go. That would be amazing, but I can't.
I'm assuming, like, if I were Bob, what I would do is connect Austrian Balkans to Austria and then take border provinces.
Yeah.
Or force.
Why is there a Prussian Adriatic?
That's been.
Do you not remember the whole?
No.
This has come up several times over the last few episodes.
There was like a whole Austrian Duke went mad.
Okay.
I took basically 2 forts in the region to A, have a naval base in the Mediterranean, and B, protect against future Austrian aggression.
Okay. Can you actually core that?
It's already cored.
Oh wow, that's
It's
interesting.
cored and it's a state. It's a Prussian state.
That's grand. That's actually grand. Wow, Scotland is wrecking England.
What? What?
Look at
What the
that.
fuck happened?
Look at that. Well, Scotland has France on its
France,
side.
yeah, and the Pope.
And
Well, the Pope's not. Well, the Pope's kind of a thing.
no, the Pope's on the side, the opposite side.
Oh, he's. Okay.
Yeah,
and
and
England's fighting Argentine, French Louisiana.
Yeah, well, a lot of English troops are in the New World, but England's also got 20 stack in London, just on the border with me, just staring down, just hello.
Yep, Bob did exactly what I thought he would do.
What do you do?
He took the connecting provinces
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
some one more border area. So what was that? 3 provinces, Bob?
Yeah, I took Leica, Gram, and Belivar.
And Lika.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was a separate piece, right? Yeah, that was a separate piece. So you still got the other guys going. Hey, you're oppressing Venice.
Why does Prussia care?
Because I released them in that peace deal.
Okay.
It's oppressive, is what it is. You're calling me a bad roommate while you're oppressing my, I don't know, what would that be in this analogy? Kitten?
Depends. Well, no, it would have to be your vassal to be your kitten. He's oppressing that bird that accidentally got trapped in your house that one time that you kindly released.
That sparrow that flew in while we were
it.
airing out the house.
Yeah. He just punted that across the front yard.
So what's the story with these provinces down here in the Balkans?
What provinces in the Balkans?
Your provinces in the Balkans. I'd like to be able to acquire these back.
You want to acquire those?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's not on the table.
Well, why not?
I'm pretty sure I literally just said why they are there and why I took them. They are there so that I have a Mediterranean base for a fleet, just in case. Also to protect against future Austrian aggression.
You act like we're not allies.
Yeah, you act like we weren't allies when right before you declared war on me.
Look, I can't be held responsible for what the peasantry does.
You're saying you're not held responsible for the actions of your nations?
Well, not when I'm not ruling the nation. No,
I'm pretty sure you were in charge.
No, I wasn't. It was the people. The people rose up against the Prussians and stuff. And there's a new guy on the throne. Everything's cool.
To be fair, he is a different dynasty now.
Totally different guy.
He's a different he's a different dynasty because of his own accord. I'm just the train of thought seems to be getting lost somewhere.
Oh god, you guys lost me years ago.
And I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick here. If I was trying to be a dick, I would have taken the entire Adriatic coastline from you.
You know, Stefan von Lusatia is happy to work with the Prussians. You know, I don't know what the problem is.
And work with the Prussians in what way? Again, what's in it for the Prussians?
Why? The Prussians haven't said anything other than "nuh-uh." That's all the Prussians have said so far.
I have left it. I put the ball in your court and said, "What can you give me that is worth my time and effort?"
Well, I don't know what Prussians want in the world. I mean, they seem content so far with the pillaging, killing, and all that kind of thing.
We don't pillage. We don't pillage. We are acquiring rightful Germanic land.
That's not how that works when you stand on a province and take all the gold out of it.
Well,
that's pillaging.
Well, if I was going to stand on a province and take all the gold out of it, I would have declared war on Midge by now.
I'm not entirely convinced you're not going to.
I'm not terribly convinced I'm not going to either.
Yeah, see, that's
I'm just saying that Midge needs to, prostrate himself on the Prussian throne.
I need to what?
You need to bend the knee.
Oh, what? I heard prostate.
Not prostrate.
Okay. Got a bit.
I don't want anything to do with your prostate, bud. Got some rebels there, Bob.
They do.
Some Croatian separatists.
Ooh. Oh, but they've got spears. You can take them. They are literally what looks like before Tech 14. But they're still winning. Lose the prestige. You explore.
Who are my rivals right now? Oh, I got a free one.
A free rival?
Oh, it's, I realized why it's in here. It's because it's you two. Those are the options. Austria, the Netherlands.
Oh.
I was hoping I could rival England, but it's not gonna let me. I'm still gonna embargo the shit out of them, though, even though they're not my rival.
Well, that's interesting then.
Me embargoing them?
No, something else.
But now I'm curious. I want to know what's interesting.
Your privateers.
What privateers?
One's in the English Channel.
I assure you, the Prussian government knows not what you're talking about.
Okay. Where did that rebel just spawn? Oh, was it New World, and therefore it was telling me about, say, like... Yeah, it was England. It was in Canada.
I'm just saying that it's the rent check's late.
The rent check's late. Well, you should have asked for that.
I seem to recall asking for it.
You didn't. There was no signed agreement either. So, like, how am I supposed to know what you want from me?
How much you got?
If you don't say anything, Ben.
Ben is just strong arming left and right now.
How much you got, Midge?
How much I got? Yeah. Okay. I can deal you this.
Oh, that's okay. The rent showed up.
Don't tell me you actually paid him.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey, he might need. At the way this is going, you might need that for a war with France.
Fighting France over my my tenant.
Tenancy agreement. Yeah. France is the city council, and okay. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break off
The emperor.
I could siphon. I could siphon the income off of Russia. That's a good idea. I mean, I actually do have a decent income. The problem is that the Space Marines require many sacrifices.
Sacrifices, sweet Jesus.
Ben sitting upon his throne of souls.
Bob, this is your own fault.
It is.
You're the one who told me to play Brandenburg. We were talking about this beforehand, and you were like, "If you've ever played Brandenburg, you should really try Brandenburg. That's my control variable."
So what we're saying here is Bob's fault.
Well, Brandenburg into Prussia is a really great, fun game. I mean, Ben has been helped along by his two, well, maybe one, because Midge really just got smashed.
I was about to say, I think you helped me and I helped Midge.
Yeah,
Brandenburg into Prussia is a really fun game. I really enjoy that game quite a bit.
It is.
I've never actually done it myself.
I mean, it's a lot easier to do it that way than I find to do the other way, which is Teutonic Order into Prussia, because Teutonic Order is outside the Empire, so they don't have the protection of the Emperor right off the bat.
You could do,
and they're right next to
Pomerania into Prussia, can't you?
Yeah, you could do them too. Because I think you can.
I think it's anybody who has that culture, like in the Germanic culture group.
Yeah, but I really enjoy Brandenburg into.
Oh
Prussia.
yeah, this has been a blast.
I like that Liège's army has been condottieried to France and has only just moved. Now I've mentioned it. They've been there for about 30 years.
I've noticed they tend to do that a lot. Someone will pay them, and they'll just be like, "Okay, we'll be here."
If you need us, we're in our country.
So you finished your war, right, Bob?
Yes.
So if you wanted to reacquire some of those Adriatic states, what would you be willing to pay for them?
Like 50 a province.
No.
Okay, what would Prussia like for them?
10 times that?
500 a province? They're not worth that much.
They're worth something to you, clearly.
Well, they're worth it to me for, just the border gore, really. Then also just the trade power in the Venice node.
Oh, only one those provinces in the Venice trade node. Oh.
It is, but Ragusa is upstream.
Yeah, but you said the Venice trade node.
Well, right. So if you're hanging out in that node, you're taking power away from.
Oh, thank God, an heir to the throne.
Aww.
So 250.
Ben really wanted to beat France up again.
Roseanne van Egmond.
Yeah, Roseanne the Second.
Yeah, that's the same name. Yeah, it's the same name as your.
Okay, well, the most I could do for any one province would be 100. I'd be willing to pay 100 for each of them.
For all 100 apiece for all three.
Correct. So 300
is
for
Croatian an accepted
Dalmatian.
culture in Austria?
It is.
I'd be willing to sell you the 2 Croatian culture provinces, which is Dalmatia and Ragusa, but I'm keeping Zeta.
Why keep Zeta?
I want a Mediterranean base.
You want Mediterranean? Well, I guess offer you fleet basing rights. I mean,
Well, see, the thing about fleet basing rights is the next time there's a peasant uprising, they go away.
well, it wouldn't be a peasant uprising again.
But you're sure there wasn't supposed to be one the first time?
I don't recall that being a conversation ever about that, because the peasants will do what they'll do. But we got a firm hold over Austria now.
There's no way I can give up all of them. I wanted a naval base in the Mediterranean.
Hey, Ben, you're Protestant. Why don't you take one from the Pope and then give Dalmatian to Bob?
Why? I already have the ones I want.
Because it's the Pope. He's Catholic, isn't he?
And that's
He's a symbol
that's
of
more
what was
problematic for
and
Bob
not
because
what
that
is.
takes provinces out of a downstream node and gives me province directly inside the node he's collecting from, which is worse.
Yeah, but you're taking them from someone that isn't Bob.
Yes,
Which
but
is
Bob, one of Bob's bones of contention was that I am taking power from his trade node, and taking land from the Pope would give me more trade power in Bob's trade node that I'd be giving up.
Oh, I see. I'm with you now.
I'd be net up on trade power in Venice.
Okay, well, I'll do the 2 then for 200.
All right. When I get the check, I'll transfer the provinces to you.
Well, can't you just actually do it through the buying thing that way? That
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I forgot that's actually a thing. So
COD, yo.
sell province. You know, because the game's gonna force me to, I'll even give you I'll give you a 13 ducat. No, it's not gonna let me. It says no. Why does this?
It says no?
It doesn't. Is too far away from Denmark. Oh wait, I've clicked on Apparently, I was still on Denmark when I was. Fuck me. God damn it.
you're trying to sell them to
Trying to sell them
Denmark.
to Denmark. Economics, sell provinces. Dalmatia. Can you only do one at a time?
That would have been an
Can only
interesting
do one at a time.
fuck up for the Prussian diplomats. Well, we sold the provinces, sir. Why are they red now? Oh,
It's very.
Really, frankly, selling them to Denmark would be far more advantageous because they can just conquer them.
It's not like I can't type in an exact number, and the slider only goes to certain points. That sucks. Okay, confirm that. That was taxes, by the way. It was taxes. That 2 ducats was
Property tax. Homeowners
it was a
Association.
transfer fee.
transfer. Jeez.
And if you ever looked at your fucking like cable or satellite bill, 40% of what you're paying is like FCC fees and bullshit.
Yeah.
No, go the other way. Ah.
Simulation. Wow, that's a. Yeah, go there. So I'm finally in Oz. That's fun.
In Oz? What?
Australia.
Oh. I was like, you mean
Oz.
like the movie?
Yes. I'm following the yellow brick road to my salvation.
Yeah.
It's a god brick road.
God,
Follow
brick
the
road.
Godbrick Road.
I'm a little surprised how much that's caught on.
I am too.
I don't even know what it's about, and I caught onto it.
Well, we played. Ben and I did a series together for Civ 6. We did a multiplayer one, which kind of petered out because we ended up just
Bored?
getting super bored by the end of it. But near the beginning of it, I found an artifact, which is the Stone of Scone. I'm sure you know what that is.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Do you?
I didn't
That
have any
sounded
reference for-
really like non-committal.
It's
No, wait.
think-
He's British. He should know what this is. Midge, what is the Stone of Scone?
It's like, it's like a square thing, isn't it? Yes, that's a stone. Well done, Alex.
It's
fucking hell. It's the coronation stone
there
thing.
we go. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Pretty confident just look that up on Wikipedia or something.
Can neither confirm.
But
nor
anyways,
deny.
I found this thing in a little goodie hut, is what it was, and I didn't know what the Stone of Scone was because I had to look it up. I had no reference for what it was, so I just kept referring to it as God brick because it was shaped like a brick. I didn't know how big it was, and it gave me faith every turn. So I just lovingly called it God brick.
Okay,
that's where that just came from.
That's the end of that story.
That is the end of the story.
And I mean, Bob, Bob and I just, kind of rolled with it for the series. Like, every once in a while when we were talking about religion, we'd just be like, the God brick. And
the God
everybody
brick.
just really liked God brick.
all hail the God brick.
That's right.
Okay. Where is my colonist in Canada? Who's there? How are we doing?
I'm good. I think I'm going to once and for all get rid of Denmark.
Once and for all. Oh, yep, there he goes. Rite of passage for the new wave of.
Well, we're
Prussian
gonna
recruits.
have to figure out something new because there won't be any Danes left soon.
There's a whole field of Swedish up there.
There is. There's a lot of Swedes.
Take it to
and they're
Paradox
allied to France. You'll get
themselves.
your wish of fighting France.
Did Norway come in on this? Maybe I should.
Yes.
Maybe I should take Iceland. Prussian Iceland.
It'd be like the Prussian subarctic Isles.
Give me an excuse to. Maybe from there I could. Oh, France rented out Condottieri.
Denmark?
Of course they did.
Let's fucking go, France.
Wow, that's violent.
The Prussians are Klingons. Ah, a worthy opponent.
Exactly. Oh, Midge, they turned around.
I will drink blood wine over your corpse.
They're going into Munster. They're going into
Caught him.
Ossenbruch.
Yep.
The great battle of Ossenbruch.
They took -2 on that too, because I got there first.
Sweet Jesus, you have 10 discipline on them and 0.2 morale.
Yep.
Bye, France. I've just got the Zoidberg noise in my head.
I've had enough of this. I'm going for a scuttle.
Mother was a saint. You take her back.
You know what I find is funny is there's only like 6 voice actors for that entire show, so a lot of times characters is one guy having a conversation with himself.
Hmm. I'm doing voice acting next semester. It's gonna be interesting.
Indeed, it will. Do you have voices?
Well, I won't know until I get the scripts. I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
I've actually got to practice the voicing a little bit if I'm going to be taking over as DMing. So I'm going to have to do voices.
We looked up the guy who's doing our voice acting. Is the lecturer I already have is possibly my favorite lecturer, and I was just looking at some of that. He's done one of the voices he does is. Have either of you played Dark Souls?
No.
I have not.
Oh, okay. But one of the characters he voices is like this beheaded like boss battle, and the head speaks in a really, really, really high-pitched voice. And we wanted to know if it was like vocally edited in any way. Apparently, it's not.
Just that guy.
But yeah, it was just him, and he's a really, really deep-voiced northerner. So we were kind of like, what?
How did that come out of him?
That's
Yeah.
always my favorite kind of voice acting is people that don't actually do any voice acting. It's just them talking.
Yeah.
It's just their voice.
Uh-huh.
like Archer. That's just H. John Benjamin's voice. Is Archer?
It is.
It's just him. That he doesn't do anything. It's just him.
Who I keep being compared to. I don't know why.
I see it. I see it a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit.
I like that the army of Scotland, like Britain's army, the army of Scotland is currently in Peterloo.
Friedrich Wilhelm von Habsburg. He's a 534. Is my new heir.
Oh wow, that's a fine young heir you've got there.
Fine young man. A fine young man.
Stop admiring him.
Hey, I'm a. How old am I? I'm a 21-year-old girl. I can. No, it doesn't work anymore.
You want to marry my infant?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Old Dutch man sitting on his chair. How old am I?
You Walter Frey?
I'm 21. No, fuck the phrase.
We gotta do a Game of Thrones mod sometime.
Yes. That's kind of all I do at the moment. I'd quite like to do a Game of Thronesy role playing as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I think I would really like it because of the social combat.
That, and it's actually like one of the subjects that we'll play that I'll actually know things about.
Yeah, like if we play Star Trek, it's gonna be a little bit sad for Midge.
I'm gonna be like,
I don't know what any of these words mean. What's a warp coil?
He could be the counselor of the ship.
He could be Deanna.
What does this even mean?
Yeah, see? The counselor is the person who sits there and is like, I think they're angry at you.
Okay. So, just a general counselor. I sense
nothing but malice. But we are out of time again.
Oh, so we are.
So thank you for watching, everybody. I know a lot of you have been really enjoying this series. We do appreciate that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm pretty sure I just found this out that if you are subscribed and it auto plays the playlist if you're watching from the playlist menu, but if you're not subscribed, it doesn't autoplay. That's a funny little thing. So subscribing helps if you're trying to binge watch. Again, in the description below, links to Bob and Midge's channels so you can watch from their perspective. I also have them up on my homepage, so there's links to their channels on there as well. And we will see you guys next time.
See you later.
Bye.